Hi everyone, welcome to another of my videos. This is another one in the series of the PC tricks and tips. This is again like the rest, going to be a quick, short one, short and sharp. It's similar to another one around saving disk space and reclaiming some disk space, clearing out junk files and that kind of stuff. So I'm running Windows 11 here, but it runs as well on Windows 10 and I believe Windows 7 as well. But yeah, so modern version of Windows. It's a built-in tool that you may have seen before, but do search for disk cleanup. And just a quick tip on this: that you can run it normally as a standard user or as admin. So I'll show you the difference. So you run just as a normal user. Pick the drive you wanted to clear. Not normally your C drive. It's probably your best bet. And then what it'll do, it'll scan and it'll have all these temporary files that you can clear out. Temporary internet files, downloaded stuff. Caches, all that kind of stuff. So basically what I tend to run through is just recycle bin. It'll clear out for you, temporary files, thumbnails. And so it's going to do 900 it's nearly a gig of space for me, so that's not all too bad. And then what you can either do, you can either click on here, clean up system files, and do the same thing again. And what you see now is it'll do a lot more. Now this is the same, like I was going to say, this is the same as when you go to run it as admin, as administrator. I think it does the same thing as pressing that button. So basically now you'll see in the list you've got things like Windows Update, logs and all that kind of stuff. But you'll see a few more. So you can see now it's 3.4 gig. So it's actually picked up a few more bits and pieces that it can get rid for me. So you see the big bit is like Windows Update cleanup. So each time your PC checks for Windows Update, does security update or a Windows Update itself, the actual OS, obviously it downloads those files in the background, stores them somewhere, and applies the updates. So over time, those updates can get quite big. So I've got 2.5 gig sitting there. So doing the admin option, or the button that I had there to clean up system files, lets you clear that well. So that's quite big. There's also the other time you can save a lot of space is if maybe you've upgraded, done a major OS upgrade or upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11, you'll have the previous installation Windows still there, so you can roll back. What this gives you is the option to clean that out, and if you do have that in the list, it'll be called something like previous version of Windows, and that will be tens of gigs that you can save. So yeah, to clear them out, you just basically click everything, click go, and it'll do it for you. If you go into more options, there's cleanup programs and features. Basically, look through apps and stuff you've got on your machine, and then you can actually remove programs that you don't want anymore, don't use anymore. And the other way is the system restoring shadow copies. So what that actually does is, in a Windows drive, if you have shadow copies enabled, it basically means you've got what's like a version control of files. So if you want to restore back to a previous version of a file, you use shadow copies to do that. And then it's system restore files as well. So you can roll back to previous versions of Windows and that kind of stuff. So actually you can clean those up as well and just click go and it does it for you. But yeah, it's a handy little tool. It's been in Windows for a long time, but I'm not sure how many people know about it. Like I say, once you finish, once you tick everything, say yeah, then delete it. It's permanent, and then it will sit there going through just optimizing and basically going through each of the categories you ticked and deleting, clear out space. Once you finish it, it gives you a message. So yeah, like I say, short, sharp and sweet, but it's a good way of clearing out some space if you're getting on disk space, or just it's good practice anyway to clear out temporary files. People will tell you that temporary files might slow down your PC, and that might be true, but I think it's more just keep everything neat and tidy. So yeah, that's it for this video. Handy little disk cleanup tool. I recommend using it every once in a while, every couple of weeks maybe. Like I say, it's the Windows updates really that take up the big space. But yeah, hopefully that helped someone, or anyone. Thanks again, tune in for my next video. Cheers.